What was the biggest takeaway for you out of this written testimony?
Well, it was a pretty dramatic day, even though, congressional testimony doesn't tend to be exciting, but this was the opposite. Comey's testimony dropped today. It was almost literary in its quality. He describes 9 one-on-one conversations with President Trump, and 3 things I think really stand out here. One is that early on in a one-on-one dinner at the White House, Trump really pressed Comey for a pledge of loyalty. And Comey says that when this happened, he just kind of stared back at the president and they just looked at each other in an awkward silence. They eventually moved on to say that maybe what Comey could offer was honest loyalty, and that is never really defined. He also confirms a statement, Comey confirms a statement by the president that on at least 3 different occasions, he said that the president himself was not the target of an investigation. That is prompting the president and some of his, or at least the president's supporters, to claim that he is vindicated in this case. And then, finally, we learned that Trump sought some sort of forbearance on Mike Flynn, or asked the FBI director to maybe ease up on the investigation of fired National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. That is one issue that senators are going to really hone in on at tomorrow's hearing in Washington.
Bill, so is any of this impeachable? Are any of these impeachable offenses?
Well, I don't know that there's a smoking gun. I think the idea that the President of the United States asked his, top law enforcement officer to ease up on an investigation, that's going to be the kind of fodder that I think senators on both sides of the political aisle and lawyers are going to really dig into. They're going to want to see if they can get more details from Jim Comey during his testimony tomorrow about that. And remember, there's a separate federal probe led by a special counsel. That special counsel, Robert Mueller, will probably get a lot more information that we won't be privy to right away.